as the court is aware, originally this MTRP was filed when he no-showed a judicial review on November 4th.
Okay.
And then shortly after that, around November 25th is the offense date for the Smith County cases. And so that's what the First Amendment motion was for, and then the second that was adding a misdemeanor related to this.
So in Safe P, I'm looking at this. I guess, what is the allegations for why Safe P would be appropriate? Is there a drug issue?
There's certainly.
Yes, in September and October, there is on count 6, an allegation that he was intoxicated.
Mm-hmm.
And Judge, I'll tell you, the Smith County cases arose out of an altercation with a girlfriend and a friend where apparently they disposed of pills of his because of how he was acting, and he threatened her and pulled a knife on her. And then assaulted the other friend. And that's what I believe he's pled guilty to and been sentenced to probation in the city of Tyler, Smith County. So obviously there's a drug issue. His history is, as a juvenile, for what we're hearing now and for what he did in Smith County, all involve assaults and some serious problems with violence, if you're right.
And I do think Safe P would be appropriate as well, Your Honor, because in regards to the November 4th date, which he failed to appear for his administrative hearing, he was in the hospital due to some self-harm. And so that was the reason why he did not appear on that day, because he was in the hospital.
So whatever the court wants to do, we're fine with. We just want to let you know what we thought as a possible solution.
Why do you have a black eye?
I got hit. Got into a fight.
Got into a fight in jail?
Yes, ma'am.
Anna, you have his.
I reviewed that report, Your Honor. I guess you're going to read it anyway, but looks like somebody stole something from him in the dorm, and we can probably look at it. Right? And there's an incident or two in the last few weeks also, more than one of, I think, disrespect to the guard.
So, Dan, why don't you tell me why you think I should not put you in prison today?
I don't know, I've never really followed through with any treatment programs before, and kind of have to go to prison now, so I really don't want to go to prison. So maybe if someone obtains some of the information, I might be able to turn my life around.
And so here's the thing, you've been coming here for a while. And I've read about and we've talked about and I understand somewhat and empathize with what you've been through and where you've come from and the issues that you've had to deal with. But at some point, you have to take personal responsibility for the rest of your life and the circumstances of your life before. You have to be able to say, you know what, that was awful, it wasn't great, it wasn't fair, but I'm going to do something different and I'm going to quit doing the same thing over and over again and kind of blaming that didn't have a great upbringing like some other people maybe. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's going to be no one's fault at this point but your own. You will be given, you already were given here, all kinds of opportunities. And I'm very hesitant to go along with this because what you're doing is not just using drugs and not showing up. It's the violence that I have concerns with. And that at some point, I don't want it to be on me that I let you out, that you really, really hurt somebody or killed somebody or got yourself killed. Because that's where this is headed. And I understand that was it Tyler County has given Smith County. So what about the Tyler County?
That's an error, Judge. I meant to correct. It should.
Oh.
Tyler, Texas,
It's the
but
confusion
Smith
between
County.
City of Tyler and Smith County.
So let's do this. I'm going to print this out. So what they did in Tyler, by giving you that opportunity, kind of puts me in a position where if you're on probation there and I give you some amount of time, you're still going to get out and be on I understand why Mr. Nichols and Ms. Holmes have come up with this agreement. But I want you to understand that if I send you to SafeP, two things, and you're not the first person I've said this to today. You're going to have some amount of time while you're waiting in our jail to go to SafeP. And then once you get to SafeP, you're still incarcerated. And any incident reports that happen, any incident in our jail or SafeP is going to be a violation of your probation before you ever get back out. And I won't care what they're doing in Tyler. I don't care if they keep you on probation. You'll be done here. And it's not going to be for a little 3-year sentence. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the opportunity, those people at the jail that are working there and just trying to go do their job every day do not deserve for you to speak to them the way you do, to treat them the way, to not follow the rules. I'm not going to say on the record, but I guess my concern, if you really don't want to be in jail, the way you're talking to some of these people, like, I don't give if you write me up and you can't tell me what to do kind of stuff, doesn't make me feel like you're really going to be able to do this. If you really want to, it's up to you. It's just a mindset change. You're going to be given the opportunities, but I want to know, and I will be checking. My staff can check every day until you get to SafeP. Anything else happens, they're going to file a motion to revoke, and we're going to be right back in here within a couple of weeks if necessary. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
This is your final chance. That's it. Don't come back in and no excuses after this point. If somebody else gives you another chance in another county, that's on them. You're not getting another one with me. I want to go through the motion, though, because I want record of what he's either pleads true or not true to, so that I know kind of when I look back what we talked about and what we did and what was pled to before I agree to do anything. So, Mr. Wizard, the best you can, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, put your hand down. And will he waive the formal reading of that motion?
ma'am.
And so before we go, Mr. Nichols, did you want to make a
Judge,
amendment?
two things. I will drop count 1 for failing to appear at that hearing based on the conversation I had with Ms. Holmes.
Okay,
And then on count 9 and count 10, change the county, which currently reads as County of Tyler to County of Smith on both of those counts.
any objection?
And I
Okay,
believe it's correct on the other. Okay, yeah, I think that's all I need to change, Your Honor.
all right, thank you. So, Mr. Wizard, I'm going to go through this motion. It shows in cause number 24-0198, you were placed on probation July 1st of 2024 for the offense of injury to a child, elderly, or disabled individual. And that was a 3-year deferred probation. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And I guess also, I'm going to go through this, but I am inclined based on this to extend that probation for some amount of time based on the allegations as well. So we'll get to that in a minute. Count 2 alleges that you did not work faithfully at suitable employment and provide verification of that to probation. Is that true or not true?
It's true.
Okay. Count 3 alleges that you did not provide verification of performing community service hours as required. Is that true or not true?
Probation wasn't transferred from one county to another.
Okay, I'll put not true there. Count 4 alleges that you were at a location other than your residence at 4:04 a.m. on September 24th, 2024. Is that true or not true?
Not really true.
Okay. Count 5 alleges that you did not enroll in services at the Spindletop Center as ordered. Is that true or not true?
Not true.
Count 6 alleges that you failed to never become intoxicated or under the influence of any intoxicated substance, and that you were on September 27th and October 19th of 2024. Is that true or not true? Count 7 alleges that you failed to provide verification of entering and successfully completing the moral recognition therapy program. Is that true or not true? I'm not too worried about number 8.
We can abandon that count, Your Honor. Count 8.
Count 9 alleges that you were arrested for the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon November 24th of 2024 in Smith County, Texas. Is that true or not true?
True.
Count 10 alleges that you were arrested for the offense of assault causing bodily injury November 24th of 2024. Is that true or not true? Count 11 alleges that you were at a location other than your residence at approximately 19 p.m. on November 24th of 2024. Is that true or not true?
Not true.
Count 12 alleges that you were arrested for the offense of assault on a family member and by impeding breath or circulation November 24th of 2024 in Smith County. Is that true or not true?
True.
All right, so did you enter your pleas of true to counts 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, and 12 freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you plead true to those counts because they're actually true? All right, then at this time, I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to those counts freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty and revoke your probation, but I'm not going to do that. I am going to continue you on probation. I'm going to extend your probation for 2 years. I'm going to order that you enter and successfully complete the SafeP program and any aftercare and things like that. The thing about this is you're going to get all kinds of tools at SafeP to help you make better decisions, to get a grip on whatever you need to. If there is a need because of, I know there was some mental health issues and treatment, it might be that special needs SafeP is the better. I'll let probation look at the history and see what's best for you so that you make sure you have the tools. When you get out, you'll have help to assimilate back into society and halfway houses and things like that. Again, this is your opportunity, because if you do not follow through with this, if you violate while you're in custody, if you violate again while you're out of custody, we will not be back here having the same discussion, and it will not be a discussion about 3 years or anything like that. You can be back in here, your probation revoked, found guilty, and I can send you anywhere in the range of punishment. I don't have to let them negotiate. It can be up to 10 years. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, take advantage of this opportunity, all right? Okay, you can go back with the bailiff.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And there it is, a moment balanced between consequence and one final chance. In a courtroom filled with facts, violations, and violence, the real decision wasn't just about punishment, it was about possibility. The judge saw the pattern, the anger, the choices, the damage left behind, and still chose to leave a door slightly open. But make no mistake, that door is fragile. One wrong move, and it closes for good. This wasn't mercy without warning, it was responsibility, handed back to the one who kept avoiding it. Now the question lingers, when everything is on the line, can a person truly change, or do they fall